This was the last training before my race, which is gonna happen in 2 days from now, on the 6th of June, like I talked about in my previous videos. I just finished the run, as you guys can see. Fucking broken, man. God damn. I just finished the run. It was 5 kilometers in 23 minutes, which is pretty decent. It's like around 4.4 minutes per kilometer, so I'm very proud of that. Right now I'm just chilling. As you guys can hear, the church is going wild. It's currently around 10 o'clock in the evening, and I'm just here in this chill mode, this very peaceful mode, observing the nature around me. So I've just finished my 5 kilometers. I did not want to go crazy like I usually run around like 9 kilometers. So I didn't do that because I'm kind of like afraid to maybe injure myself in the process, kind of like this fear that I have. So I didn't do that. I just went for a short run. It was like 23 minutes. Like I said, 5 kilometers, pretty decent. I ran pretty fast. I also did like 2 sprints. Kind of like throwing a little bit of interval training in there. Nothing crazy. But I just want to say, man, there is this kind of like tiredness that you get when you chase something that is bigger than yourself. And that's basically the message that I want to give in this video. Basically that there's this kind of like this soothing peace that you get when you do something for the entire day, right? So let's say, for example, you wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and you work your ass off on your passion, on things that you like, to like 9 p.m., something like that. Maybe even later, maybe even like 8, 7 o'clock, whatever. So you work like 12, 13 hours that day, and then you get home or take a shower, and basically you've kind of like ticked off everything on your to-do list, right? And when you've done that, it's this piece that comes when you're kind of like tired. Not this tiredness like you hate what you do, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this tiredness when you get when you've done everything that you could have done in that day, right? And you just chill out, lay back, and just let this tiredness just sink into you. I feel like there's this different type of tiredness than we can talk about. It's basically the message of this video. Know what type of tiredness you get when you finish a job. Is it this tiredness that you get when you just finish something that you did not like doing, but you did it because you had to do it? Of course, that's great, because that's where discipline kicks in. You can also look at it from another perspective and say there's this tiredness within me that I feel that it's not really tiredness in a way where you experience it when you do something that you do not like. When you do something that you like, of course, for a certain period of time, you need a rest, you need a break, right? But there's this different type of tiredness when you get when you do something that you like, when you do something that you're passionate about. That's basically what I'm talking about here. This tiredness, this soothing peace that you get when you finished everything. Like today, I finished everything that I could have done today. It feels awesome, man. Like sitting back, observing nature, like I said, and just letting everything sink in. Like, damn, I'm really proud of myself, you know, because I've done this. And then you can actually say that to yourself. You know how awesome that is? You just can sit back and say to yourself how proud you are because you've actually done the stuff that you like. You've done the stuff that you're passionate about. Even though you sometimes might not feel like it, or sometimes you're like, whatever, I just want to do something else. Like I felt before this run, to be honest. I did not want to run, but I know that running is actually a passion of mine. So I'm going to do it. Why? Because it's a passion of mine. Once again, like I said, the physical law of the universe is physical action. That's basically the law of the universe, basically physical action. You need to put the action in. You need to put this law of the universe, you need to put it into reality itself. So, letting this nature kind of like breathe into me. I love these type of videos, man, where I'm just basically I don't even have a script, I'm just talking in front of a camera. That's, I feel like, the best. Like you're being authentic, you're not really faking something. Like I'm not faking anything right now, I'm just being, I'm just observing the nature, I'm just being here, man, present. So, the message of this video is, for you guys that are watching, identify which tiredness you basically get when you finish a job, right? Is this tiredness that you get when you're kind of like, I don't want to do it, but I still did it because, you know, I had to do it, but now I just even feel more drained than I was before, and it's just not nice, right? It's just not a nice feeling. Or there's this other kind of like the second category of tiredness that you get when you do something that you love, when you do something that you're passionate about. But of course, like I said, if you do it for a certain period of time, you need a break, you need a rest. But this is a different kind of rest. This rest actually fulfills you. This rest actually brings some joy into your life again, because you can look back, like observe your actions of the day and say, yeah, I'm proud of myself. Why? Because I've done it. So identify which tiredness that you get and let it breeze, man. It's fucking awesome.